Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing, a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Bo Sox look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep next. So striding forward now, David Peralta. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, the left fielder, number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Roll. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
The windup and the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton, still going back. And that one is gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. Here's George Springer. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, the pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 1st at Chase Field, and it's 1-0 Boston. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 3 base hits in 27 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Tanaka's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So stepping up now, Mitch Moreland, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Moreland.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alvarez.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. So here now's the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. To his left, Gurriel. And there are two away now. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Now in the box, number 14. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So here's Tim Kugler to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
MLB At Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB At Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Diamondback still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Drew Pomeranz. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Tanaka's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Seven in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier as we begin the top of the 4th.
In the last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Nick.
In now, Nick Markakis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. One there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The center fielder.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. Into the box now. Kevin Kramer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. On the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball into straightaway left. Peralta is under it. 2 down. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. So coming to the plate, Pedro Alvarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Kugler in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
next for the Red Sox?
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. McCann, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Fouled away. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Bader facing back. At the track, on the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Number 14 becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. And now pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fouled off. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
From the stretch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Now batting. Second base,
Brian Dozier will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. A bouncer up the middle. Gurriel is there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they're up 1-0. Up next for Arizona, Drew Pomeranz. He'll start things out in the sixth for a
the
lineup that really
Diamondbacks.
hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
0-1, here it comes. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Kevin Kramer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. 0-1 the count. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail this. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, George Springer, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Line drive snagged on a short hop over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding in, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Muncy takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Drilled right back up the middle. There is Dozier on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
next to the
Digging in
Diamondbacks.
once again,
The left
Giancarlo
fielder,
Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out. And now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Tanaka into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning. Boone Logan is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 49.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, he's just 1 for 6. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Alvarez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Logan, a native Texan. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, zero. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The Red Sox leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here it comes. Throwing a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Ready for another shot now. Tim Kubler will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
0-1.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So 1-2-3 go the... Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 7.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batter, the second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Peralta leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up just just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Michael Mullins will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 34, Michael Mullins.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Kevin Kramer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Peralta is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox go on the road and sweep their rivals. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 8 hits.